to sleep. I was silently hurting, trying to hide the trauma, trying to hide the pain. I even had to forgive myself every night for acting like everything was all right. I would say at night, how can I laugh when my son is dead? How can I go on like nothing happened? This is killing me inside. Yet on the outside, I was smiling. Trauma can steal our sense of safety. It can make joy feel foreign and trust risky. And yet, here's what I want you to remember: trauma may have shaped part of your story, but does not have to be the final word over your story. Your current situation is not your final destination. I didn't have to stay in grief. I had to admit to myself that I was grieving, that grieving was showing up in parts of my body, and stress, and high blood pressure, and depression. All of that was my trauma showing up. The healing process. Healing is not quick and is not linear. It's not a straight path. You know, when I went to college, I studied the stages of grief. Oh, and wow, it looks so easy. Oh, you're going through something, you're gonna go through denial, you're gonna go through anger, you're gonna go through depression, and finally you're gonna get to acceptance, and everything is gonna be all right. But wait a minute. When I went through the death of my son, it didn't go in a straight line like that. One day, I was in denial. This is a nightmare. I want to wake up. This didn't happen to me. I'm not burying my son when I should be sending him off to college. And then the next day, I would be in acceptance. Oh, God doesn't make any mistakes. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. But then I would go right back to being angry again. And I'm saying, wait a minute. When I was in college, it seemed so easy. Step one, step two, step three, step four, step five, and you're over it. You accept it now, and you go on. But why is that not happening in my heart? Why am I going back and forth? Because it's not linear. It's not step one, step two, step three, step four. But the important part for your healing is that you can't stay stagnant in any part. I realize that there are people who went through the loss of a child that end up in a mental hospital because if you don't heal and you stay in one part, you stay depressed, you stay in bed, you stay not wanting to do your usual activities, then you can't heal. And once you can't heal, you might go crazy, end up in a mental, and if you don't end up in a mental institution, you end up in a spiritual mental institution. One day is not a straight path where one day we wake up and everything is fine. Healing is a journey. Sometimes you step forward and one step backwards. But I came here this morning to tell you that's okay. There are days when your progress will be quiet, like when you finally sleep through the night. After the death of my son, I could have got hooked on drugs because I couldn't go to sleep. But I told myself, oh, you're not on drugs because this is just Tylenol PM. But I needed Tylenol PM every night to sleep. So when I finally was able to sleep one night without taking a Tylenol PM, that was one step towards healing. I celebrated in the morning when I woke up. I was